Good evening once again, lovers of football street banter. We are here to talk about today's super Sunday, and with me is my very good friend, Mr. Soludo, a Merseyside Red fan. You will never walk alone, sir.
Well done, brother.
You had a good day today on the Anfield.
Can't you see how my smiles have been?
Amazing game. Would you say this is the beginning of the Onslaught era?
Yes, because why I would say so? Because why I would say so is that from indications like today's game, it was really fine. It was really good. Okay. Though it is too early for us to conclude, because that will amount to a hasty conclusion. But the indications we are seeing shows very well that he has started or he has taken off on a good note. Then progressively, let's just see how it's going to be. But for a start, we can say that it's really interesting for now.
For a player like Harvey Elliott that had good game time under your young club, this is his first time and he came on at the 87th minute. What do you think? What would be your reaction if you were Elliott?
The first point is, during that Jurgen Klopp's era, he was somehow an integral member of the first 11. But this time he seems to have lost that particular spot. What are we finding out? That difference between Jurgen Klopp's pattern of football and then this Slot's pattern of football. But that doesn't mean actually, because in football, no matter whether you are part of the first 11 or you come from the bench, you are still an integral member of the team. So what matters is your contribution as far as the team is concerned. Now let's take for an instance, today he entered second half towards the end of the game.
It's 84 minutes.
Yes, at 84 minutes precisely. But you saw his impact, the attacks he did and every part of it. So to me, it's his impact, his contribution to the team is actually needed. But what happened is that there are some certain players for now that he can't displace out of the team. But whenever he comes in, we expect his contribution so that collectively the team as a whole can be able to achieve their target for the season.
Okay. Two more questions for you, Mr. Soludo. And this summer, Liverpool has not been busy in the market. What would you say is the reason for that? What do you think is the reason for that?
Well, like every other transfers, it's not everything you want that you definitely get. It equally extends to things in life. Now, there are some particular players that Liverpool actually wanted. Take for an instance, Reece Zubimendi. Now, why do Slot needed him? It's because of the fact that he prefers a different number 6, like defensive midfielder. But as the case may be, the guy, coupled with the pressure of his team, do not want to release him. So, in that sense, what Slot did was to now use Ryan Gravenberch as an alternative for that position. So what did you pick up from 1 or 2 points of this? That we actually wanted, Liverpool as a team actually wanted to get some player, but who they want was not forthcoming. You get? But all hope is not lost. Why do I say so? We still have some few days before the closure of the transfer. Who knows? In football, they says you can't predict, anything can happen. So the 12 midnight of the end of the transfer, Liverpool can sign 5 players. Okay. So you can't tell. Okay. So let's see what will happen.
Okay. One last one, yeah. Gravenberch had a good game, and when Endo came in, he showed that Endo was truly a number 6. How would you be able to manage if you were Onslaught? How would you be able to manage Gravenberch and Endo in your team, knowing very well that Endo is a natural 6 and Gravenberch is a make-fit 6? What would you do, or how would you manage that situation?
What would I call a perfect game of Gravenberch for now? I can't actually give him 10 over 10. Why do I say so? Look at the quality of the club Liverpool has played so far. His pitch and the second one, Brentford. Now, when you look at these teams, the quality of those players are not the same compared to Man U, are not the same compared to Arsenal, are not the same compared to Manchester City. So I can actually assess Gravenberch completely. In our Liverpool next match is against Man U. So let's just see how it happens, because you have a team that they know how to press you. They know how to press you very well. How he handles that, and at the end of the game, will determine whether going forward Liverpool can rely on him or not. You get? But then the case of Waturu Endo. Now, like I initially mentioned, he's not a bad number 6, but just that Onslaught prefers a different number 6. If that is the case, he prefers Ryan Gravenberch. But there are some games that his plan A will not work out.
Okay.
Take for instance the game of Man U. We know they are the best rivals as far as England is concerned. So we'll expect as always for the game to be highly intensive. So you could not see that game as a situation where Gravenberch may not know how to manage that intensity, and it's a physical game for that matter, and that is where the importance of Wataru Endo now comes in. If Arne Slot notices this and then brings in Wataru Endo, you now look at it, it's not a case of one displacing one out of the team, no, but it's one complementing each other, knowing the coach now knowing when to bring one in and when to bring one out of the team. So and I'm not looking at it that Endo is not a good player. I'm not looking at it that Ryan Gravenberch is not a good player. I'm not looking at it from those two perspectives. It's just a question of, for now, this is the style of football and the Slot prefers. And then going forward, depending on the team and the quality of the players, that his plan A may not work out. Therefore, comes in Wataru Endo. So they just complement themselves, and then let's see how the season goes. It's equally applicable to other positions in the team. Take for an instance, for now, Liverpool number 9 is Diego Jota. And somehow, Darwin Núñez, we may look at it that he's losing his position, but he's not. Because of what? There are some games you want to play, and you find out that the opponents number 5 and 6 are physical. And Diego Jota, to some extent, is not a physical player. He's a technical player. Yeah. If Arne Slot notices that, he will know that the best thing to do is this. And with that, you see that every part of the team, they are complementing each other, and you help Liverpool a lot going forward.
One quick one. What is the word you will say to other Liverpool fans out there for this season?
It's very direct. The signs are encouraging. The same support they gave to Jurgen Klopp for how many years he stayed in Liverpool, let them give this man the support. But then, in everything good, there's equally a dark side of it. That his Slot style may, in some matches, may not work out. Okay. But it equally happened during Jurgen Klopp's time. So when we notice it, we should not give up on the man. We should still encourage him, and then with that, he will definitely achieve something good in the team.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Soludo. Thank you, Soludo. You will never walk alone. Nice to have you on board.
It's always this.
You will never walk alone.
And don't forget this one. This is Anfield.
Nice. Thank you so much for having me on the show.